country brand new.
Start the journey today. Log on to
training.nti.org.bb. Do it with
It's Wednesday, y'all. It's Wednesday. Time for the NTA Midweek Mindset. Let me tell ya.
Teachers can't get off their break in this country. With the daily pressures they must endure. Society treats them like the enemy. You should hear them talk on the radio. How this principal and that school teacher does pick on their child, disregarding rude and forthright behaviors, observed all the while. All the negatives they're strictly highlighting, like they never see the railroad teachers play in the society. How come you don't see when teachers provide lunch money? How come you don't see when they're giving lessons for free? Yeah. How come you don't see when we steer them away from bad company? Or is it selective hypocrisy? From doctors to tradesmen, politicians, policemen, even we
NTI.org.bb.
country must comprehend.
Yes,
To
yes.
teach them, even the garbage men in the
The
street.
track in the back is called A Teacher's Tale.
Teach them all the announcers at CBC. Yeah. A teacher teach them mixologists and the chef that cooking. A teacher teach them Sherry, Veronica and Patrick King. A teacher teach them.
I like that one. A teacher teach them. That's what we're trying to do, man. Shape the Starr Bajan, teach the Starr Bajan, guide the Starr Bajan here at NTI. Yes. You like that one, Uncle Sluggy? Good afternoon to you, brother.
Manners, www.nti.org.bb.
Yeah, man.
Remember, over 15,000 free courses. Today we got a Starr Bajan in the house. You know, this the old people used to tell you perseverance seldom fails.
All right.
You know what I mean? And this next young lady, true definition of perseverance. The true definition of never giving up, never quitting, coming again despite any obstacles. So extremely pleased for our guests to see when we can get to sit down and have a chat with her. Especially for all the young people that tune in listening to, you know what I mean? For young people to hear her story, you know, the steps she take, and then the stage she at now, and just getting started, only just getting better. So make sure to turn up the radios,
Yeah.
shops, any bars, any ZRs, any vibes. We got an outstanding young lady to talk to today.
Yeah. And you know, Uncle is talking about the singer of the song in the background, man, A Teacher's Tale, sung by Jay Diamond. Jalissa Edwards, yeah. That's our guest on the inside today, yeah. Let me tell you a little about Miss Edwards. Now performing under the stage name Jay Diamond. She made her debut this year as the Pic-O-De-Crop Calypso contestant, alright? Now to get there, she had to beat over 70 contestants to secure this spot as one of the top 18 in the finals, right? But she's no stranger to the spotlight, as her musical journey includes winning the Richard Stout Teen Talent Contest, and that is back in 2018. Okay? And she also, the Richard Stout Over 21 contest in 2022. You won that as well, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, good. Now, those are achievements
Yeah.
that reflect her passion and dedication to the performing arts. That is half of her story. No telling detail. Now, outside of music, Jalissa has a deep love for teaching and is committed to making a positive impact both in and out of the classroom, alright? Now, this passion for teaching inspired the song we're hearing in the background, A Teacher's Tale, which was penned by her former music teacher and fellow competitor, Mr. Ian Webster, aka iWeb.
Yeah, salute to iWeb on
She
the outside.
exposed her talent
Yeah.
a long time.
Salute to iWeb.
iWeb, big up yourself. Shaping and Starr Bajan.
Yeah.
Still got big up again. Jalissa is incredibly grateful for the unwavering support of her family and friends whose encouragement continues to inspire her every step of the way. Above all, Jalissa gives thanks to God for blessing her with the gift of song and looks forward to using her talent to uplift others, shape others, while pursuing many, many more positive achievements for the years ahead. Good afternoon to you, Miss Jalissa Edwards. Yes.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Hot 95. Welcome to the Midweek Mindset.
Thank you.
You know my question off the bat. Teacher, singer. When you go to school, these students, what age group you teach?
I'm actually a teacher's assistant,
Oh,
so
okay.
I work with nursery.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Quite not gonna ask for a little pressure
You
for the
sing
students.
Victoria?
Yes, I do actually.
What? Oh.
It's about the sleep and thing. It's meant to behave.
But they might understand you the competition singer. Oh, then just
They
think,
understand,
man, just singing
yeah.
for
And
me.
that's not mom can sing.
Yeah, man,
Yes.
teacher can sing, auntie can sing. Okay, you don't get no pressure from the classmates then. No,
where this love for music first started, where the journey first started.
Funny enough, I remember watching Hannah Montana the movie, and I would always try to sing exactly like her. So I watched the movie a million times. Who knows me knows that I love Hannah Montana, and it kind of just grew from there.
You just used to watch Hannah Montana and you want
Yeah.
Try to mimic them vocals.
Mimic you see.
Yeah.
Hit notes.
No, the first time you perform in front to your peers, who afforded the opportunity, whether it was at school, you can remember the first time you ever stepped on the stage to sing?
Yeah, so I remember I was at Springer at the time I was in first farm, and all of us got detention. I don't remember exactly what we did, but we got detention. So we were downstairs in the music room, and our year head at the time, she was like, find something to do. Y'all being lawless, find something to do. So what I want you to do, I want all of you to get into groups and write a song. And we're going to showcase the song. And that was my first jump start, my first step into writing. And I remember writing just a short little, beat the drum type of thing. And from there, my teachers were just like, well, you never joined the school choir, well, you never do steel pan.
So it was a shock to them. So at this time, nobody knew that. They just got this voice.
Underground talent.
And from there, so you first time, did the nerves kick in? Were you nervous? Or from the time you hit the stage for the first time, you knew that this time you would do forever?
Yeah, from the time I started singing at assembly at school, I knew that it was something that I loved and I wanted to do it.
That's what we're talking about. And from this fire that was burning, you decided competition. Competition in there easy to put yourself into, because it could be stressful.
Yes.
So you went from singing at school, you decided to sing me again into Teen Talent. Teen
Yeah.
Talent was the first competition you was ever in? Or were you in competition
Yes,
before
please. That was the first major competition that I was
You mean
ever in.
2018 one?
No, I actually was in Teen Talent for about 3 years before I won in
So-
2018.
Oh, so you didn't win it your first time?
No, I didn't.
Well, 3 years the Teen Talent. So you enter Teen Talent, very young age. How shocking was it versus just singing for any normal stage?
Well, the nerves were there. My voice had not been developed to what it is now. So, it was not all that great. But I was determined to win the competition. So each year because the first year I went in, I did not make it to the finals. I was a reserve. Because 2 persons were sick, so they had to have an opportunity to sing. And then we would know, based on the points, who would get through. And I made it. I did not place that year. It was very hard. I cried over it. I did cry the next year as well. But that,
You cried?
that second year, I told myself, no.
You're a very determined young lady, though. So you tell me that in 2 years you don't make it. You cried both years.
Cry bad.
It still hit you hard the same year, the second year.
Yes.
And what made you say, see me? I might cry for a third year. Let me go and what? Where that come from? Did that come from mommy, daddy? That come from teachers at school? Where that come from? You see me, you crying, you vexed, you're in place, but you still getting back.
So my grandmother that passed.
God bigger granny.
Yes.
Is the grandmother chill? That stubbornness come from?
She was like, nah, we can't do this next year. So she actually got me into vocal and performance training. And
this granny?
Yeah, she reached out to somebody.
I like that.
And
I like granny.
she got me in the vocal and performance training. And I was so determined. I was so determined to win this competition. I practiced day in and day out every day. Sometimes I would not sleep. Sometimes I would drop sleep, and as soon as I wake back up, I back practicing again. So I meant that I had to win this show.
You're talking to Jalissa Edwards, stage name J Diamond, first year entering the Pic-O-De-Crop competition for Crop Over 2026.
Yeah, you like something?
And she made it all the way to the finals in her first year. But when we come back, we can take a listen to this song first and then come back. But when we come back, Jalissa can tell me what changed in her third year and what mistake she realized she was making that she corrected in order to achieve or overcome the obstacle of not winning in her third year. So what changed? When we come back, just gonna talk all about that. But for right now, take and listen to this tune. She made it all the way to Pic-O-De-Crop finals, like I said, in her first year. J Diamond on the inside.
Tune! You ain't tell you Midweek Mindset, yeah! A teacher's tale, listen good!
Teachers can't get off a break in this country. With the daily pressures they must endure. Society treats them like the enemy. You should hear them talk on the radio. How this principal and that school teacher just pick on their child, disregarding rude and forthright behaviors observed all the while. All the negatives they're strictly highlighting, like they never see the real role teachers play in the society. How come you don't see when teachers provide lunch money? How come you don't see when they're giving lessons for free? Yeah. How come you don't see when we steer them away from bad company? Or is it selective hypocrisy? From doctors to tradesmen, politicians, policemen, even we beloved PM. This country must comprehend a teacher teach them. Even the garbage men in the street, a teacher teach them. All the announcers at CBC, yeah. A teacher teach them. Mixologists and the chef that cooking, a teacher teach them. Sherry, Veronica and Patrick King, a teacher teach them.
A teacher teach them on. I usually telling you don't forget.
Yeah.
Like everybody, all these big people that all over, these great people, the pass through a teacher hand.
Yeah, you had to go
pass through the teacher hand.
You had to go through a teacher.
You don't see pressure teachers got neither.
You got to get teachers before.
Don't go down there, go for run that wrong bad company when we at work. The teachers work in the space day in and day out. We take too long to pick up the children, teacher make sure they ain't go long and straight. Yeah, guidance.
Teaching is a thankless job.
Yeah, there's gut overboard sometimes.
Yeah, for teaching a thankless job. No, Jalissa, 2 years, you had some setbacks. You didn't get the results you were looking for. You overcame it on your third year.
Yeah.
What changed? What do you do different? Or what do you realize?
I think that once I shift my focus into preparing properly and not just waiting till the last minute or just going to the workshop but not taking in anything. I think too the vocal and performance training really helped. I was trained by Corinne Clark that year, and I think that helped a lot in terms of confidence and just, coming out of my shell on stage.
So that means we can rest assured that this ain't gonna be the first and last time we see him Pic-O-De-Crop.
Never.
So is it
Never.
because if you got such a determined spirit, you telling me that you can.
She ain't coming out to shoe in.
That you can be
I
back
ain't
again
coming
and
out
say
to
for
She
sure.
ain't coming out to shoe
For
in.
sure.
You will
So,
be at the same
and
time.
you the right team and expect you the right team. You will win one of these days for sure.
We
You
will.
most certainly got the voice.
Might be next year, never know.
For sure. Music education for teachers, the 4 core specialization,
Yeah.
midweek mindset. We give them everything for free. Music education for our teachers. And this is the 4 core specialization. Absolutely free. You know, we love celebrating talent, but every big performance have plenty hard work behind it. You know, we can look at Jay Diamond journey. That's proof that when you keep learning and you keep practicing and keep showing up, you know, your opportunities will present themselves. Opportunities will come, and no matter what field you're in, there's always room to sharpen your skills. And you could grow your music knowledge in a practical way. You could pick up skills you can teach, perform, or you can create. Boost your confidence as a musician or an educator. Or keep developing your craft. You know, because learning never really stops. Learning never really stops, and JDM is the perfect example of that. This course is absolutely free.
Free
This
99.
course is absolutely free. Specialization is from Berkeley. Berkeley is the #1 music school in the world.
Yeah.
This specialization is from Berkeley, and it takes 4 weeks to complete. 4 weeks to complete, and you can get it for free at nti.org.bb for absolutely free.
Talking about completing.
Yeah.
I heard that Jay and Diddy NTI mentorship program. Yeah, you can't hear it.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was when Mikey and them coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Tell me a
how
bit about that, man.
sessions like that, Jalissa, and for other young people that are listening in, how important are these sessions really?
It really is important because at first when I was offered the opportunity, I was not going to go. Funny enough.
Well, no,
Because I figured, like, you know, my age and all, I didn't think that it would benefit me really. And then
Which is normal.
yeah,
That's normal.
they
Generation
all-
swing,
Yeah, I've
She
been
thinking
there.
poppy.
I've been there at all ages than you, so that's perfectly normal. Trust me.
Good.
Yeah, so
But then you decided to go.
Yes,
what
I
made you
decided.
go though? What made you go?
because I really wanted to do the competition, I really wanted to enter it. So I was like, okay, go and see if you could get any connections or network with anyone that would be able to introduce you to the
Yeah,
Calypso
Very smart.
arena.
Very
Did you get from the
smart.
session?
And I got introduced to Mikey, who became a sponsor. I got introduced to Markeisha,
Big up
Ali,
Mikey, man. Big
who
up Mikey and
also
Marcus.
sponsored me as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you glad
So she
you
was
went?
there and not only
What
because of the
else?
sponsorship, but she went above and beyond to ensure that I went through with the journey. She was checking all the time to ask me how follow up on the songwriting, how it was coming along, what I needed. So
Real mentor, boy.
yes.
Yeah, no, I love that. So for any of the young people listening and young people that will be looking up to some boy like you,
Yeah.
you will see, Jalissa, that process is important. Going
really
to these things, no matter you may have got a preconceived notion, well, man, this boring thing going to, but you are saying you should go up because you never know what
Yeah, you
happens.
never know who you can meet, what can happen.
That's the NTI's
Yeah.
mentorship program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nti.org.bb. J Diamond. No, you finish. You finish the music for the year. You can just relax, take a vacation, go and work hard and go home, or you singing
sing
once the
studio.
opportunity come. You singing.
No, once the opportunity come, I'm singing.
You know what I'm saying? You don't take like a little month break and that's it.
Listen,
That's
once
on it. No,
the
that's on it.
opportunity
No,
come,
no
I'm
break.
singing for sure.
No break. I love that. I love that. No, right? You Pic-O-De-Crop stage. You decided you're gonna enter Pic-O-De-Crop. Yeah. If ain't teen talent, you say you ain't left until you win it. And you end up winning teen talent. And then you went over 21, still very young, cause you went in it at the exact age you could start
Yeah.
getting it at
Yeah.
21. If it's 21, you went at 21.
Yeah.
Still very young. And you win that also. Make sure you conquer that. No, Pic-O-De-Crop. How different it was. Cause you start in the tank. This is a more formal setting with everybody up close. How would you think setting at first night game playing tank stage, first time saying so people in the teen talent world, people in the karaoke world, people in the world here know you, but no, this whole calypso world is saying different. You know, you young game when the fans built in.
Honestly,
talk to me.
It was so surprising to see people accept the song right off the bat.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. My biggest fear was not really singing; it was forgetting my lyrics.
Yeah, cause it's a lot to learn.
I could appreciate the lyrics in that song. The song was very, very, very lyrical, and this season that was my biggest fear. I did not want to forget, so I was nervous, yes, but nervous because I didn't want to forget.
Okay.
And your first night, how were you received your first night?
I actually got an encore on my first
night.
Yeah.
Cheese dog, right, man. I'm plugging your chest. So your first night get an encore. You was looking for that. You know, home practicing. You think yourself you was song regular saying this. So you ready?
No, I was just going into it.
You didn't even know about this whole encore thing
no,
and all that?
I did not.
Cause we singing R&B, don't get there. So the boy the type when the encore come back and sing again. So talk me how that you had to feel good now.
Yeah, it was a very good feeling. When I went back home, I just do my thing, and I was like, all right.
You can get used to
Like
this.
it, yeah.
No. At what point in the season during the tank, you tell yourself, I feel that I'm good enough to make it finals. I feel like I'm ready for the big stage.
Well, my goal from the start was not to win. It was to make it to the finals. Many people don't know that, but I didn't go into it thinking, oh, I will win. I have to win, because I know it was something that was new. I still need to work on phrasing.
You just want to get the experience.
Yes, I just
so
wanted
you know
the finals experience.
The
So,
EXP points.
Oh, so
Yes.
you was looking at this year as a training session.
as a trial and error.
But that's really great. You make it finals.
Yeah.
Encores and all that.
So that was your goal. So throughout the season and the tank, what was your intention each night when you performed this song? I know you're the young lady that the encores and so on you glad for, but it's always a ulterior motive for you. You always want to achieve saying that you aren't really telling about it.
Yeah, so it was just to get the message across and not forget my lyrics.
You figure the message is important to you.
Yes, the message was very important. Because I think that the message is true. It's so true. And if we look at it from a different perspective, also, we are all teachers in our own right. Because if you go to a job for the first time, sometimes they pull the employee and they're like, train this person for me. So it's like, we are all teachers.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you are a teacher, it will touch you a different way.
It would.
Yeah, even me and doing what you do like most of my life that I can remember. Still anyway teaching a formal setting in a classroom. Teaching me visiting schools, I do that for like 30 years.
Good.
But that's not the same thing as you as a full-time teacher.
Right.
You know, you come in here and talk about it already.
Right.
And you had a sluggy wrap and look pull down boy. You know what I mean? They get a letter, one could treat now. But I had I had a different love for teachers. And at first, before I went on teaching, I was assisting a teacher, you know what I mean? Just
building that experience.
I wasn't even building that experience. I didn't even know that I didn't need to do that. I was just doing it because I had like a week off. So you know, my adjustment and big man.
How will you see going on?
It's different because children is really catch on to things that you do a lot. So sometimes you will be dealing with a child and you might be thinking the child ain't ever watching that. And then the child picking it nose all the time because you pick your nose. But you there thinking that this child ain't watching or listening to you because the child don't hear you. The child don't do nothing you say.
Yeah.
But still you catch this child, it marking everything that you do. So this child do listen to you. You know, it hard. What was the most shocking thing? You know, you're the teacher assistant, you're in the classroom every day, Jalissa. What was the most shocking thing dealing with these children that met this song connect with you so much?
Well, I really had much issues at school. I love my kids. Anybody that know me know I love them. So they do no wrong in my eyes. Sometimes it's a bit, overwhelming, but It's mostly rewarding. And I also want to shout out to all of my colleagues because they gave me the most support. Whether it was watching it online, majority of them came out to the tanks, to the judging night, to the finals, and supported me. So I just want to big them up.
Yeah, that had to be a different feeling, where you get that kind of support from even your work colleagues. Because sometimes the workplace could be rough.
Yeah.
But it got to be a blessing where you could be doing things and people that you're working with
It
genuinely
connect with the
wish
whole
you.
environment.
And I was not even there that long. I was only there for about 5-6 months. So
How'd it
for
feel
them
good,
to take up $40, $50, $60 and pay it into a building to watch me sing, yeah, it's a good feeling.
You feel good.
It's a good feeling, yeah.
That's a different kind of love. No, you say that to you. What was important to you was the message that you were pushing. You fall in love with politics. So this year, for that reason, you find that it gives you a platform to really share important messages that we can't get off in a ballot necessarily.
Yes, I would say it gives you that platform. For me, I wanted to find my genre of music. I wanted to find myself in music. And I did Beach to the World. I made it to the finals.
Correct.
And I remember we could choose a ballad and but you had to sing soca. It was mandatory. And I was like, I don't feel like soca fit my personality.
That was the introduction to this.
Yes, and I was like, So after Beach to the World, I started listening to Calypso and I started watching Pic-O-De-Crop. I was like, I wonder if I'll be able to get this do, but I know the phrasing is different. So I was like, every year I'll be like, I can join the thing, I can do this can be me, and I would never ever do it. And this year it was different. Like, it was just like, no, this is the time. You have to figure out a way to get into a thing.
I love it. And when you contact Eleanor was on board.
Yeah, she was like, send me the song.
I love Eleanor here. Eleanor rough to all.
Furthermore, I did not even have the song ready, and I was like telling her because it was late. It was late in the game, and I was telling her, man, don't go and leave me. I come in shortly. I can get this song shortly, and I got the song the week before the opening night.
Really?
Yeah, and I opted out of opening night because
that
the lyrics.
Choice.
Yeah.
So that's a good choice.
And
you come only when you're ready.
Yes, which was the second week.
And the encore.
Yeah.
I met back up for the open night.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Instead of rushing, you came when you're ready.
When I felt it, because like I said, I did not want to forget my lyrics. That would be so embarrassing.
Pic-O-De-Crop finalist. How it feel, right? How it feel when you saw your name called? No, it's like you think? Oh, no?
It did, but
you think it was the last thing?
Yes.
You left? Or
But
you
I
stop?
left because I was I was so nervous. I said I can't.
I can't believe you left, big boy.
I said I can't.
So how you get the news? Somebody tell you?
My mother called me.
You want to stay behind?
Yes, my mother and my other grandmother.
Stop that?
They stayed.
Yeah.
And you left?
And I left.
Oh, nothing wrong that.
Everything good?
Yeah,
I ended up coming back though.
Oh,
I ended up coming back.
When you hear your name?
When I hear my name, but I was so nervous. I was like, I can't sit down here and wait for these results.
She a ball.
Because it's different than anything you would have been in before.
Yeah.
Because it's so national. And then it's so big. And close to 100 people would have entered and only picking 18. Ain't like they're picking 30.
True.
And 30 is still a small number out of
boy,
100.
yeah,
Even if they pick 40, that's still a small number.
Yeah.
But they're only picking 18. So that
met that
so
cut.
nerve-wracking. And plus, you never do it before too, so you didn't know what to expect, how to
expect.
feel. That had to be crazy.
Went home and sleep sweet.
But your name called, you must be the biggest smile. You cry?
Yeah, I didn't. My mother called me and she was like, I can't remember what she said. No, she was like, see you at the finals,
So
or see you on the big stage.
She must see the fussy
And
then.
I thought she messing me up, you know. And she
Can't
said,
believe it.
No,
know, I couldn't believe it. I don't know, I still can't believe that I do it.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, salute to everybody on the outside.
Yeah.
Salute to everybody on the outside. Locked on. It want show to a group of youngsters named The Village.
Okay.
The Village. August 23rd. The Village is a non-profit. On August 23rd.
What I got going on?
We on the River Pastor.
Yeah.
Doing a big back to school event. A
Sweet.
big back to school event. Salute to Puff Out Productions as well. We outside on down now. I can be there. Make sure you there supporting youngsters right through.
August 23rd.
August 23rd. Big
Right.
back to school wear enough for young people getting beer things for absolutely free. And stay tuned. Keep it locked right here. Every single Wednesday got nothing for to share. But here we're going on.
What you got?
Every single Wednesday, you know what's going on? Midweek Mindset with Uncle Sluggy and Full Clip Entertainment. Thank you for today, Jalissa. You were absolutely magnificent.
Thank you
I know.
for having me.
Like, I'm sure Barbados get a better picture of where you are so successful and what you do. I'm sure they also hear that you don't just come and hit it out the park, that you are only that despite no matter what happening, you must win. And I like that attitude. Anybody you want to shout to or anything you want to say to Barbados before we end it off for you. Remember everybody, every Wednesday at 3:35 p.m. live on Hot 95.3 www.nti.org.bb. This is your boy Uncle Sluggy and we end it with J Diamond.
Yes, I want to shout out to all my friends that are listening. Amara, Torian, Charmaine, everybody that's listening. Hey.
Everybody that listening. Hey.
And we out.
To equip every Bajan with the knowledge and skills to the citizens of good character.